Breaking news right now out of Illinois, where a large police presence has taken over at Six Flags Great America. What we know about the incident coming up. And here in Wisconsin, UW police say campus remains safe tonight after gunshots were reported at Picnic Point early this morning. And people personally affected by pancreatic cancer lacing up their shoes this morning to help bring in a record number of donations. That's all coming up right now at 10. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm McKenna Alexander. We begin tonight's show with breaking news out of Illinois, where a heavy police presence can be seen outside the gates of Six Flags Great America. That's in Gurnee, Illinois. CBS News Chicago is reporting that 3 people were shot in the parking lot of the park this evening. Those bullets reportedly coming from a single vehicle, which immediately fled the area. That shooting resulted in the park closing early, but as you can see, there's still a major law enforcement presence on site. That's what we know at this time, but we'll be bringing you updates as we receive them. Be sure to stick with News 3 Now online, on air, and on mobile for any and all updates. In other developing news tonight, UW police say there's no longer a threat to campus. That's after initially sending out a warning this morning following a report of gunshots at Picnic Point. The alert went out shortly after 7 this morning, but less than an hour later, police announced the area was once again safe. So the most important thing police are stressing right now is that there's no current threat to campus, and police aren't certain if there even was one to begin with. You can see here, campus police sent out a tweet at 7:05 this morning, telling people on campus to find shelter. 45 minutes later, another tweet was sent, letting the public know Picnic Point had been searched and no threat to campus was found. We did reach out to campus police to find out what exactly happened this morning, but they did not return our calls. Be sure to stick with News 3 Now for any updates we get on this story. And you can do so by downloading our Channel 3000 app, where you can get it for free wherever you get your apps. And don't forget to turn on alerts so that you never miss a breaking story. To Janesville now, where police say a woman was injured after an argument escalated into a shooting. Officers were sent to the 2300 block of Rockport Road just after 3 this morning. A nearby witness reportedly called in a disturbance before being shot at while still on the line. Janesville police say the incident that was witnessed was a man and woman arguing in a driveway when the 911 caller shouted at them. The man then allegedly began shooting, whereas the woman left the scene before officers arrived and was later found with minor injuries. Officials say this was an isolated incident and that the woman and alleged shooter did know each other. Let's take a break now to get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Gary, lots of clouds today, but not so much rain out there.
Yeah, not any rain at all, really, for most of us, and other than maybe a few sprinkles early this morning with the fog. And tomorrow we'll see a little more sunshine. The time lapse from the WISC-TV Skycam shows the fog and the drizzle early this morning, but otherwise it was just a mostly cloudy day with very little in the way of sunshine throughout the day. Doppler track shows a couple of showers in far northern Wisconsin and some showers in western Iowa moving away from us. So right now it looks like we're going to stay precipitation free, even though we have a fair amount of cloud cover. Visibility right now, all the major reporting stations at or above 10 miles. We'll probably see some patchy fog, not as widespread as last night. And last night it wasn't terribly thick in most areas. High temperatures today, upper 60s to the lower 70s. Madison and Janesville made it up to 72 degrees, but places like the Dells didn't even make it up that warm. Current temperatures are in the middle to upper 60s. Madison right now at 67 degrees, but looking around Dane County, we're seeing temperatures still in the middle 60s, 66 in Mount Horeb, 66 off to the east in Lake Mills and Rockdale, that area, and we're going to see temperatures drop to probably about 58 by tomorrow morning. Skies will turn partly cloudy. You'll see some patchy fog overnight, so it'll be a little cooler than last night. Later on, I'll take a look at a forecast that includes some dry weather along with comfortable temperatures over the next few days.
All right, thanks, Gary. To national news tonight, White House officials are saying they had no prior knowledge about the FBI search at Mar-a-Lago. But in a social media post, former President Donald Trump is questioning that claim. CBS News' Christina Ruffini has the latest.
I think we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Republicans today had mixed reactions to the FBI's search of former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate.
Clearly, no one is above the law. Donald Trump is not above the law, and Attorney General Garland is not above the law either.
On his social media platform, Truth Social, Trump alleged agents knowingly confiscated privileged attorney-client material, writing, "I respectfully request that these documents be immediately returned." Texas Congressman Mike McCall called for the FBI to release its justification for the search.
The affidavit in support of the warrant will give you the probable cause to try to understand what is going on here. And I think the American people deserve this.
But Democrat Adam Schiff, chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, says the unsecured documents potentially posed a national security threat.
The fact that they were in an unsecure place that is guarded with nothing more than a padlock or whatever security they had at a hotel is deeply alarming.
And anyone in unauthorized possession of such material should be looked into.
Anyone in the intelligence community that had documents like that marked, they would be under serious investigation.
CBS News reached out to the FBI to ask about President Trump's claims that some of the documents they took were protected by attorney-client privilege. The FBI declined to comment. Christina Ruffini, CBS News, Johns Island, South Carolina.
In news across the U.S. now, one man is dead after crashing into a barricade at the U.S. Capitol and firing a gun into a crowd this morning. Capitol Police say that man then took his own life. This all happened around 4 this morning. Fortunately, no one else was hurt. The man has been identified as Richard York III, a 29-year-old Delaware resident. Capitol Police say his car caught fire after it crashed, after which York began shooting a handgun into the air several times before turning it on himself.
The closest officer was approaching. He could see the individual, and as soon as he caught sight of the individual, that's when the subject shot himself.
Capitol Police do not believe the man was targeting any members of Congress. They're now working to determine a possible motive. An update now to a story we first brought you Friday night. Renowned author Salman Rushdie has been taken off a ventilator as he continues to recover from a stabbing attack. Rushdie's son says his father has been able to talk and his usual feisty sense of humor is still intact despite still being in critical condition. The 75-year-old author was attacked just moments before giving a lecture in Western New York on Friday. A 24-year-old man was taken into custody and faces up to 32 years in jail if convicted. To some local news now. 83 furry friends are in new homes tonight after this weekend's Clear the Shelter event. The Dane County Humane Society cut prices on its adoption fees to make it a bit more affordable to bring home the newest family member. And it wasn't just dogs and cats either. The shelter also had rabbits, guinea pigs, even rats up for adoption. Humane Society employees say adoptions work to clear up space, allowing them to bring in more animals. This is as shelters across the nation see an increase in pet surrenders.
And it's just a matter now of helping other shelters who are seeing more intake and slower adoptions find homes for their animals.
To give staff a well-deserved break, the adoption center will be closed tomorrow, but the Dane County Humane Society's main shelter activities, wildlife center, and thrift store will all remain open. Okay, if you love Butterburgers, go ahead and listen up. A new Culver's location will soon be in Oregon, and excited community members are getting quite a lot of attention online, specifically the way they're preparing for the fast food chain to open. Our Catherine Merck spoke with those behind the creative campaign to learn how they're, as the Culver slogan goes, welcoming delicious.
In the village of Oregon, the small things are appreciated. A Culver's coming to town is no exception.
I've loved Culver's since I was, as the adage is, knee-high to a grasshopper. It's just been where my family goes. So if someone's in town, let's visit it. Let's go to Culver's. Let's go out to dinner at Culver's.
Oregon locals know Corey Riley as the Culver's guy.
I've never had a bad experience at Culver's. You go there, everyone is friendly, from the person at the cashier to the person bringing the food.
He's been behind a lot of the online conversations surrounding the village's latest edition.
A few weeks ago, the village let everyone know that we're putting a Culver's in this location.
The excitement expanded far beyond just Butterburgers when Dana Terrian got involved.
And we thought, let's paint up a box that looks like a Culver's restaurant and stick it out in the lot and see what happens.
And what happened was this, a miniature drive-through that wraps all around the property of the future Culver's location.
So I brought my own, I brought a VW bus.
Lots of people are joining in on the fun.
People come out there and stick a car, a dinosaur, anything. You should see what's out here.
From Barbie to Mickey Mouse and even the chain's founder. He sent over this statement to our team at News 3, saying, quote, "What's happening in Oregon is truly something special to watch."
People are just aching for something to be happy and enthused about. The past couple of years have been wild.
The tiny cars have something huge to say about this village.
This is not surprising to me. This is how the people who live here, what they're like.
At the end of the day, it's all about having fun, and I think Oregon is just kind of a community that is just a fun community, and we enjoy the small stuff, kind of the slow-paced life.
These are the happy moments of the slow-paced life. for a community that can hardly wait for Culver's to come to town. Reporting from Oregon, I'm Catherine Merck for News 3 Now.
Darian encourages everyone to stop by and bring your own addition to the line. So as for when the Culvers will finally open in Oregon, construction is expected to begin at the end of September, with the doors opening in March. Some impressive costumes and fan favorite comics took over Monona Terrace today for the 2022 Madison Comic Con. Fans of all ages gathered downtown dressed like their favorite characters, superheroes, and villains. Attendees got the chance to search for limited edition comic books and collectibles, meet others with similar interests, and see who had the most impressive costume.
See your favorite characters, you get to meet new people. It's fun, you get to see the exciting outfits that everybody has on. Like, even if you look behind me, you see people walking around in, like, costumes, and there's people in cosplay, and they're everywhere.
I always loved anime because my dad loved anime, and one day I went here, and I loved everyone, and I loved everything.
While shopping for new comic books and costume accessories, fans were also able to meet local comic book authors, vote on the best costume during a contest, and even received a free comic book just for attending. It was an early morning for some, as hundreds laced up their shoes to raise money for pancreatic cancer research during the 9th annual Roll and Stroll. More than $100,000 was raised today for the third leading cause of cancer-related deaths here in the United States. For many who participated, this fundraiser brings more than hope for a cure. It also brings healing.
Well, for me, it means that I can see all of the people who've been affected by this disease, and it helps me cope, but it also gives me hope that something can be done.
To see this many people to come out and support those that are no longer with us and to honor them and honor their stories, just very, very special.
The money raised during today's event will fund a pilot program at UW-Carbone. Organizers say they hope that program can move the needle closer to finding a cure. Billionaire Mark Cuban has been served with papers, and it's all over his involvement with cryptocurrency. That story and more coming up on News 3 Now.
It's time for new energy-efficient replacement windows from Champion.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free. Don't sweat over high energy bills. Stay comfortable in your home all year long. Call or go online to book your free estimate at getchampionwindows.com.
Hypnotize your way to savings.
Breathing techniques to help you save.
Looking to make saving a habit?
Yeah, what's the secret?
No secret. Just open a savings account at BMO and we'll give you a cash reward for every month you save.
A cash reward?
Just for saving?
Mm-hmm. And when you open a checking account, we'll give you a $300 bonus to get your new savings habit started.
Love that.
What's your book?
How to get a $300 bonus and a monthly cash reward for saving with BMO.
He literally wrote the book on saving.
That's me on the cover.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Out here, we know a thing or two about beef. Hy-Vee knows beef too. Only 6 out of 100 cattle are even good enough to bear the Hy-Vee brand. Only 6 out of 100. Quality like that is hard to find. So enjoy your Hy-Vee steak this weekend. You've earned it.
With Choice Hotels, there's always a reason to book it. Whatever your reason, save up to 20% when you book over 7,100 locations at choicehotels.com.
New Astapro Allergy, now available without a prescription. Astapro is the first and only 24-hour storage-free spray. While other allergy sprays take hours, Astapro starts working in 30 minutes. So you can Astapro and go.
Announcing another Best of Madison 2022 award. And the winner is Buck and Honey's winner of 6 Best of Madison awards in the food and drink category, including Best Restaurant. See all the Buck and Honey's awards in the August issue of Madison Magazine.
If Tim Michels is governor, here's what reproductive health care would look like in Wisconsin. Providing abortions? A felony. Exceptions in cases of rape or incest? None. Here's what Michels says to Wisconsin women who get pregnant after being raped. To ask her to go through the birth is not unreasonable. Tim Michels is a radical and divisive politician coming for your rights. Wisconsin women deserve better. Vote no on Tim Michels.
Back to school is not what it used to be.
There are new safety concerns, new protocols, and lots of questions.
We can help you navigate some of those hurdles with our Back to School series.
Join us every morning starting at 6:30 a.m. only on News 3 Now this morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Across the U.S., an ugly dispute between an airline agent and a passenger was all caught on camera at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. The man who filmed the video on Thursday says he was just getting lunch when he heard a commotion.
I'm at the Panda Express. We hear yelling, and I just drop my food on the counter, run over as fast as I can just to see what was going on.
Since this video was uploaded, Spirit Airline representatives say the agent was employed through a local partner company and has since been suspended following the incident. There's no word yet on if any charges will be filed against the employee. Billionaire Mark Cuban is being sued for his promotion of a cryptocurrency firm that recently filed for bankruptcy. The lawsuit, filed in Florida, accuses Cuban of misleading investors through his promotion of Voyager Digital. Last year, Cuban said Voyager was as close to risk-free as you're going to get in the crypto universe. Instead, the company folded last month, leaving investors with $5 billion in losses. A Huntington Beach lifeguard is being hailed a hero after racing into action to save not a swimmer, but a pilot.
I was in the zone.
Dane Warren says he acted on instinct, honed by years of experience and training as a junior lifeguard.
I was more thinking of, okay, I'm going back to my training and what I need to do and how am I going to assess this person and what is going to be the next step in the rescue.
Dane says his back was turned working a junior lifeguarding competition at Huntington Beach in Southern California when the plane nosedived into the ocean. Within seconds, he was sprinting to the site of the crash.
I just ran to where other people were running. And then I entered the water. I saw it, and I saw somebody kind of crawl out of the plane, and that's when I entered the water.
On a beach full of lifeguards, Dane was the first to reach the plane. The pilot had managed to free himself from the cockpit, but still needed to swim ashore as the plane emptied jet fuel into the churning surf.
It was a tough swim out there. There was a lot of currents, a lot of waves, and there was a lot of jet fuel in the water as well. So from the plane being destroyed, obviously the fuel tank leaked.
Thankfully, the pilot was not seriously injured. Dane says that instinct and adrenaline and experience combined to assist in what's being described as an heroic rescue.
It wasn't a crazy rescue. It was very successful. It was the best case scenario that could have happened. He walked out of there. And I'm super grateful. It could have been way worse.
The cause of that plane crash is still under investigation. Let's get a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Gary, those clouds have been threatening us all day long. Are you forecasting any rain chances tonight?
You know, it looks like we're going to stay dry. In fact, the clouds will even break up a little bit. And as temperatures drop, we could see some patchy areas of fog, but we're not seeing that out right now. Pinpoint visibilities across southern Wisconsin, all at or above 10 miles from all the major reporting stations. We'll probably start to see some fog form after midnight. But high-resolution Doppler radar, no rain at all. It's cloudy out there, but there just is no rain. The nearest showers are up in far northern Wisconsin, and then a couple of showers in southwestern Iowa. All of this is moving away from southern Wisconsin, so we're not looking at any rain. But as we look at three things to know, it'll be a little milder for tomorrow. High temperatures will be in the upper 70s, and then we'll stay there for the rest of the weekend into at least the first part of the weekend. And it will be dry as well. Not looking for any rain for tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, and perhaps even Friday morning as well, before shower and thunderstorm chances arrive by Friday afternoon, and then better chances for rain over the weekend. Some off and on showers and thunderstorms for Saturday and Sunday. The heat continues to shift a little bit farther to the west each day. Triple-digit heat over much of Kansas. Temperatures well into the 90s into Nebraska, almost 100 degrees in eastern Montana. But notice our temperatures still in the upper 60s, lower 70s. Des Moines, Iowa, 81 for their high today. Yesterday, they were in the low 90s. So that just shows you how the heat is backed up. Omaha, Nebraska, 80. They were in the mid-90s yesterday. So as the jet stream sags a little bit farther to the south, this big dome of hot air that's been sitting across the central part of the country for a couple of weeks now is starting to shift a little bit farther to the south. On the western portions of the heat, still have the monsoon showers and thunderstorms popping up over parts of California, Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico. Again, an area that's in a drought, seeing too much rain in some spots and not enough rain in the others. Around here, with an upper level flow from the northwest, not a lot of moisture. So we have a lot of clouds, but not much in the way of precipitation. And most of that is closer to where the temperature contrast zone is, closer to a front, which is down to the south. This is actually stationary, and all the warm air is on the other side of the front. But the upper level winds are from the northwest. There's nothing to really push the front back in our direction. So for the time being, we're going to stay on the cool side of the front. This high pressure system also keeping our weather relatively quiet, even though we have a fair amount of clouds, although they are starting to break up in the northern part of the state where temperatures have already dropped into the upper 50s. But where there's cloud cover, we're still in the mid to upper 60s. Winds out of the northeast. Eventually, we'll start drying out the air. Notice the dew point temperatures into the 50s now in northern Wisconsin, where there has been a little more of a break in the cloud cover. Here in southern Wisconsin, still the lower 60s. As the temperatures get closer to that dew point, that's when we'll start to see those patchy areas of fog form. But in the short term, we're just looking for the clouds to break up a little bit for tonight. You can see the fog kind of developing tomorrow. We'll see partly sunny skies during the day tomorrow. Again, the rain staying to the north, to the west. We're going to stay dry probably, like I say, through Friday morning. For tomorrow, we'll see variably cloudy skies, a little more sunshine in the morning, a little more cloud cover in the afternoon, but just having more sunshine will get our high temperature up to 77 degrees. Across Dane County, look for high temperatures, 76 in Verona, 76 in Stoughton. Again, a fair amount of cloud cover, but more sunshine, at least during the morning hours. And across the rest of southern Wisconsin, high temperatures in the middle 70s, 77 Boscobel, 76 for the high in Camp Douglas. 7 to 10 day forecast, temperatures remain in the upper 70s all the way through the end of the week. Shower or thunderstorm chances start to arrive Friday afternoon. Better chances over the weekend. And there are signs that toward the end of next week, we could start to see temperatures back into the 80s. Probably not hot, but at least a little warmer than we've been recently.
We can definitely still get outside, still enjoy it. We can.
It's good weather to enjoy right now.
Exactly.
Take advantage of it.
Soak it up while we have it, right?
You're right.
All right, thanks, Gary. The race for first place is heating up in the National League Central. Jordan shares what went down between the Brewers and Cardinals up next in sports.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Velco Factory Direct. What does that mean? It means no middleman, no overpriced, underperforming windows. Factory Direct means getting what you want, when you want, without breaking the bank. It means when you buy one window, you'll get one free. Yes, free. It means quality craftsmanship, custom designs, and a lifetime warranty. Most importantly, it means a team of window professionals dedicated to one thing above all, your delight. Buy one window, get one free. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Velco.
It's Make My Mondays at Hy-Vee. This Monday, 8-ounce pork chops, only 99 cents. Baskin & Bushel cut vegetables, only $1.50 a bag. Yoplait yogurt, only 39 cents. And Betty Crocker fruit snacks, only 99 cents. Monday only. And save even more with Hy-Vee Fuel Saver. Right now, save up to $5.23 per gallon with your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Plus Perks card. And visit HyVeeDeals.com for even more deals.
It's time to amp up the fun at your local Ford dealer. The summer Supercharged sales event is here. So stop by your Ford dealer today and check out great offers on select Ford vehicles. Then discover how Ford can take your summer to a whole new level. Choose Flex Buy on a 2022 Ford Escape or Edge SUV and get 0% APR financing for 66 months.
Wipes, wipes, wipes. Why the waste? Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water with reusable EcoPad. Micelles work like a magnet. Now leave less mascara residue than the leading wipes. With no wipe waste. Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water and reusable EcoPad by Garnier, naturally.
Allergies just try to stop us being the greatest versions of ourselves. Allegra lasts up to 6 times longer than Benadryl. So trees, you won't take us down.
Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin, so dust, you won't wipe us out.
And unlike Zyrtec, Allegra won't make us drowsy. So fur, you won't phase us.
Take Allegra before your allergy symptoms take over you.
Live your
greatness.
And new Allegra Hives works to relieve itching and reduce hives for 24 hours.
Those brave men and women of our armed forces, generations of them. Why should today's burdens fall back onto them? They were there for us. Now let's be there for them. Your local Wisconsin energy providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund are working together to deliver Wisconsin veterans in crisis heat, power, and help staying in their home. But they can't do it alone. Donate today.
Announcing another Best of Madison 2022 award. And the winner is Dave Jones. Best Heating and Cooling, Best Plumber, Best Electrician for 2 years in a row. See all the 2022 Best of Madison winners in the August issue of Madison Magazine.
First place in the NL Central was within the Brewers' reach this afternoon. Coming into the series finale with the Cardinals, the crew set a half a game back thanks to an extra innings win last night. So it's a rubber match set at Busch Stadium today, the top of the division on the line. Well, Hunter Renfroe, he gets the offense going early in this one. In the second inning, he's got a runner on. He takes it to center for a 2-run homer. Well, the Cardinals, they start eating away at that lead. They tie it up in the eighth. It's tied up in the 8th. Dylan Carlson goes high and left for the go-ahead. Well, Albert Pujols, he puts the game out of reach a few batters later. A 3-run blast. That's his second home run of the game. And the Cardinals win 6-3.
I mean, I thought both starters were good again. You know, we couldn't get much going against Mikolas, really. It was one swing. Didn't have a lot of good swings against him. He pitched well, and I thought Ash did a nice job. Gave us 6 good innings and gave us a chance.
Brewers hanging out in second place now. They're 1.5 games back. Crew returns home for a 4-game series with the Dodgers. That begins on Tuesday. That begins tomorrow at 7:10. Slowly but surely, the Packers are getting some of their players back from the PUP list today. It's 2 vets and a rookie. Elton Jenkins, Robert Tonyan, and Christian Watson got the practice for the first time this summer. Before camp began, Matt LaFleur announced the move, saying that they would get some individual work in, and this also gives Watson a chance to do some walkthroughs. As for any of them playing in a preseason game, well, LaFleur says they aren't ruling it out, but they're also not rushing anything. Right now, it's just excitement that they are back.
It is the next step, and we're excited about it. I think the guys are really excited about it as well, and it's just going to be, they're going to feel more a part of it, and you know, but we're still going to make sure we do it the right way, because you're not talking about, you're talking about significant injuries, and certainly their health and safety is at the forefront of every decision we make.
Packers' next preseason game is on Friday. They're going to host the Saints. Kickoff at Lambeau Field is set for 7. Final round of the Boeing Classic. Jerry Kelly making some serious strides today. Well, after a bunker shot on 18, he's able to close it out with a birdie. Kelly cards a 68 today to finish 6th. Steve Stricker with an up-and-down outing. The Madison native ends the weekend even par, but taking it all this weekend is Miguel Angel Jimenez. He wins the Boeing Classic with a 2-stroke lead. And the Badgers have a couple days left in France. Their final game is set for tomorrow in Nice. That's noon Central. And so far, UW is perfect against the foreign competition. They hold a 3-0 record, so they're going to try and finish out this 10-day trip on a high note.
I'm going to need to get to the dry cleaners and start getting my Packer Green, Packer Gold ready for the season.
28 days. So
we're super close.
Yeah, we're getting there.
All right, thanks, Jordan. Gary's in next with one final check of our forecast.
Don't miss A1 Furniture's warehouse clearance sale with savings up to 40% off, plus instant cashback and free financing. 2-piece living room sets from $7.99, sectionals $9.99, queen mattress just $2.99. Only at A1 Furniture and Mattress.
Okay, and you got so upset. Oh my God. Look. No way. She has definitely got some work done. Doesn't even look the same anymore. Talk about an extreme makeover. I wonder how much money she spent on those upgrades.
Hey! The house looks great, right? 3 years, no interest on roofing and siding from Feldco.
Right now, get 3 years, no interest on Feldco Roofing and Siding.
3 years, no interest on Feldco Roofing and Siding, and soon. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Come on, Brian.
Dad, look.
Brian, come on.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Brian.
Ready, Brian?
Summer won't last forever, but you can go out and make memories that will during Toyota's National Sales Event.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. See your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com to learn more.
Come in today.
Toyota, let's go places.
With Choice Hotels, there's always a reason to book it. Whatever your reason, save up to 20% when you book over 7,100 locations at choicehotels.com.
At USAA, we've been called too exclusive because we only serve those who honorably serve. All ranks, all branches, and their eligible family members. Yep, that is exclusive, and we're fine with that.
Creating family memories is what Maple Leaf Landscaping is all about. We design and build outdoor spaces that bring people together. Landscaped spaces for any size family. Functional, beautiful, a place everyone will enjoy. And it all starts with a free visit at your home by one of our landscape experts. So call Maple Leaf Landscaping today and have us create an outdoor living space for your home.
At Machinery Row Bicycles, you'll find Wisconsin's largest selection of mountain and fat bicycles from Moots, Giant, Felt, and Trek. Trek has an awesome lineup of cross-country trail, fat, and plus bicycles, great for single-track racing or shredding up some gnarly trails. The place to shop for the world's most beautiful bicycles is Machinery Row Bicycles, the most beautiful bicycle store in the world. Service is included with your Machinery Row bicycle. So many fun things to look at and bicycles to test ride on the bicycle path by the lake at Machinery Row Bicycles.
Back to school means big savings at A1 Furniture. Mattresses for $149, sofas $399, flip-flops $299, dressers $149. Up to 40% off store-wide plus instant cash back. The Back to School Savings Event, only at A1 Furniture.
A teacher's wish list for the new school year, Monday at 10.
All right, Gary, I was hoping I wouldn't need to turn on my rain sounds tonight. I was hoping to get the real thing. But from your forecast, it sounds like we're not going to be seeing any showers.
You don't have, like, Alexa? I mean,
I do. I ask Alexa to play rain. I'm so used to not saying it because I don't want her to turn on. I refuse to say her name out loud.
Well, we're not going to get any rain tonight. In fact, you probably could crack the window and maybe fall asleep with the crickets chirping in the background. That's a good idea there. There's live view from the Edgewater Sky Cam. Not seeing any fog in the lights of the Capitol. Not a drop of rain around, even though still have a fair amount of cloud cover out there. I have future track radar shows any showers staying across northeastern Illinois. Temperatures right now, mid-60s across most of southern Wisconsin, 67 right now in Madison. Look for a low tonight of about 58. High temperature tomorrow, 77, with a little more sunshine than today. And then those temperatures, upper 70s for the rest of the week. Rain chances by next weekend, but next few days will be dry.
Looks like a great week ahead. Thanks, Gary, and thanks for joining us tonight. News 3 Now this morning starts at 4:30.